This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cavaliers will kick it off to get us underway. Zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Welcome. What up?
Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Fires to the right. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To the air, it's Morris. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Virginia. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit
What a
on the
lucky
field, and
for
this
2
defense will be
downs.
called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
That's great.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
The give to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Prentice. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. And the Bears are threatening in the red zone. Gives it on the option. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Lowers those pads. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Finds his back in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Virginia 7, Baylor 3.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Toss sweep to the right. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. How about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Rushes on him. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this 1st down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Lets it fly. Trying to pull his way in.
Get off the
Perfect
field.
timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Back's going for the goal line.
Remember the
Into
draw.
the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Robertson. Makes the catch, it's Washington. Turning on the Jets. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Prentice. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
What? Chris Brown, what?
So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
4 timeouts.
Kansas State was
With the
able
2
to
minutes.
squeak one out
Some
in front of those
big play
home
right there.
fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Morris. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Freak.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about The physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage. Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks a tackle.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Thrust that arm out. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The play action fake. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bears will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
Come on, let's keep him at 14
that one
there.
bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morris. The short hands, it's Harris. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can back the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Snowed under by the defense. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. They've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that field goal, they now
Score
have
touchdowns, man.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Morris. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive
Here's
they were
Fobbs.
looking for.
And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped
broken
that
up.
one. Things not going well for this Q.
The Cavaliers
Late special.
are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Here's a return from midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The receiver is incomplete. Third down coming up.
And the Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Bears will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. It's a running room.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Morris. Flips it out on the screen. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give out of the gun. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Baylor 16, Virginia 14.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Quarterback adapted. Slings it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Okay, got it.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All right.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's got his man across the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after...
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Robertson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Why is that ball up in the air anyway? It's like that.
Looking to help the kicker out on
What up,
3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Just keep slinging it. Got his man quickly. Oh, a lot of space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They're going to run it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And what a big moment in the game and a decision for the head coach, because you're trailing. You need a field goal to take the lead, but you've got 4th and short. Maybe you stay on the field, you bleed some more time off the clock, and think about an easier field goal or even a touchdown.
Big time kick right there, man.
4th touchdown.
Clutch time. You needed to come through to take the
4, 8,
lead.
12,
Now,
16 points.
Pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. looking for a man. It's Morris. Pulls it in. It's Courtney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Thank you.
And here's the third interception.
Thank you.
Hits the accelerator to the right. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Bears!
Make that mistake.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, man. I definitely thought it was going to be a little bit more smoother than this, Tommy.
They'll put
Texas
this
Tech.
one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Got me a little,
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Morris. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
man, you think he's going to play? I think he's going to play cover 4.
Now a lot of work to do to move
Really
the
hoping he
chains,
plays
keep
cover
this
3
drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
I think I'll just ice it, right?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive
GG's.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
Good game.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.
Push me to the limit.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, 1st downs. He grinded it out in the 1st half, man. He did a good job playing. And probably take away the RPO mistake. He was right there. Probably gonna beat me. Yards per rush, 0.8. Ooh. Really many games with that. 17-24. 4 of 10 on 3rd downs. Too hot. Get 50 to 60% right there. Turn the ball over. 4 turnovers. I don't know the last 2. Oh, I picked 2 off of cover 2. That's right. Yeah, I won. 1. Thanks for lurk. Uh. 44 and 45. Not too bad. A few more 1st downs, it's probably in the 50s. Robertson, touchdown. What I wanted to be about. Try to get him some playing time. Bailey. Cole. Practice catch and run. Bob's got even 1.5 sack. 4 picks from 4 different players. Oh, that touchdown. Let's see. The first touchdown was crazy. This was nuts.
You like that? You like that?
Reggie Bush the second. And the game sealer. To the hizzy, to the Potmits. To the Potmits. All right, Ohio State, Texas. Should be a good game. Let's see here. Users. Florida State, Bama, Virginia, Baylor, Texas Tech, SMU. Notre Dame, Miami, LSU, Clemson, Colorado, Louisville. Quite a bit of games right there, boys. Washington, Arizona State. I have to put that one on my radar. It's Chris, and I'm not too sure who Washington is. Trying to tune into that one. Probably try to find this one too. Texas Tech, SMU. Texas, UCLA, Texas, and Ohio State. Oregon got them. Michigan, Georgia. Virginia Tech, South Carolina. Texas A&M, UCLA, saw that. Some good matchups this week. All right, boys. Who's Washington? Oh, Dearmont. Are they playing? It's not. All right, we out. Peace.